You remember climate is an average weather condition of a place over a long period of time, usually 30 years and above. And patterns of climate include temperature, rainfall, humidity, wind, and variation in seasons. Hello, good afternoon all. The video I made yesterday, I got a comment. Someone asked, why climate change? And so I just thought to take our mind back to when we were in secondary school, when we were taught weather and climate. And then the difference, they told us, they said weather is for a short period of time. So you can wake up in the morning, the weather is extremely cold, and then within 2 hours, everywhere is hot. But now, the other hand, we said climate takes a long period of time. Look at the years we mentioned. We said 30 years and above. So when we mention climate change, it's not something that happens within weeks. It doesn't happen within months. It takes a long period of time for us to feel the impact we are feeling today. Yes. Please, we need to take notes. We said these patterns of climate include temperature, rainfall, humidity, wind, and then variation in season. Please, rainfall and temperature are the major determinants of climate. But then it is important for us to take note of variation in season, because here we are supposed to be in the Harmattan period. But of course, the Harmattan is not as it should be. Now, this is what we should take note of. I want us to quickly look at some of the causes of climate change. Like I said yesterday, I said our activities as humans are the major causes of climate change. Now we have human factors, and then we have the natural factors. Now these natural factors are just very few. Some include volcanic eruption, and then natural variation in climatic pattern. Natural variation. Now, how many times some people don't even know what is a volcanic? That aside, now quickly let us look at human factors. The first one is the burning of fossil fuel. Now this include gas. Yes, this include burning of coal. What it does is that it emits a large amount of substance into the atmosphere. And what that does is that it traps it into the atmosphere, and then it releases heat. That's the first one. And then the second one, as little as deforestation and bush burning. Yes, deforestation. We cut down this tree. We don't want to look at the reasons. We don't want to look at why we are doing that. But the thing is that this is what we are doing, and this is the effect. This is the aftermath. Now, we cut down this tree for firewood. We cut down trees for charcoal. We cut down trees for timber and the rest. And as little as it is, the boys will just set the place on fire, running looking for rats. Yes, that is so funny. But then the truth of the matter is that this is one of the major causes of climate change. We make the place bare, prone to so many natural disasters. And of course, what it does is that we should not forget that these green plant cover are responsible for the absorption of carbon dioxide. And what do? We cut them down. So at the end of the day, the environment is polluted. Yes. And then the next one we have industrial activities and transportation. Yes, this is huge. They emit a lot of gases into the atmosphere. And I remember one of my learner once asked me, he said, "Auntie, is it true that it is the advanced world that are causing climate change?" We just laughed about it, and then I told him it's not entirely true. But the truth of the matter is that in these developing countries, how many standard industries do we have that are running? So when you look at the numbers, you can know where these gases are coming from. Yes, you know where these gases are coming from. And then the last one, which we have turned it into a competition, is urbanization and yes, urbanization. And population growth. Yes, urbanization and population growth. Yes, everybody wants to own properties. Not just property, we want to own properties in different locations and in different places. We go about cutting down virgin lands in order to build houses. And funny enough, you will build an apartment even for rentage, and then at the end of the day, there is not even one single flower in that house. That is funny. Please, we need to take note that green plant cover is very important in the society, and that cannot be overlooked. If you find this helpful, just write it down in the comment. Maybe we'll talk about something else tomorrow. Do have a wonderful day.